So I figured out that my coming out with an end mill, I just wasn't going to have enough reach here, even with a long end mill, and I've got that long end mill holder. It just wasn't quite enough to get out here. So we're going to go back to the horizontal setup, same setup that you just see me use on the sprocket not long ago. So I figured I'd go ahead and show you, because I don't think I've shown you putting these on here yet. We're going to start with this arbor support first, the style B, and it's going to go all the way back onto the running bushings here. I got 2 running bushings, but you can use either one. And it's precision fit, man. I got everything nice and oiled so it slides good. We got plenty of whey oil here, and it's gonna just go right up on there. Okay, all right. Now let's see, I got a key right here. I'm going to use this milling cutter. This is the one that Colton Hawk gave me. And what size is that? I believe it was a 5/8. I don't remember now, and I don't see it listed on there. But anyway, this was a brand new Pratt & Whitney cutter that Colton had given me. And we're going to use that to make the cut. And what we're going to do is come in here and we'll make a nice little face cut that'll clean up the jaw face here and the bottom all in one pass, and then we'll come back across the top and we'll knock this brass down to where we have a nice little even cut right there. Get a key in here. Okay, and then I got some more spacers here. Let's see. Okay, got one more spacer. That's the right width that I need right there. And I'm not going to wrench down on this yet, because it's best not to tighten or loosen these things up without supporting the arbor. I know some people do it, but I just prefer not to, because I don't want to risk bending this thing. All right, so I need to grab the other arbor support, which is right behind you here. And this is the style A, and it's going to run on the end of this arbor right here. And what I want to do, I guess it doesn't matter. I don't need to crank. Yeah, let me crank them back just a little bit. Okay. All right, so that'd be good right there. I got my big wrench right here. Just give them both a snug, and then I got to do the same for the top clamps back there for the overarms. Okay, so we got it set up, and I'm going to point out that I've been running into the same problem that I had on the last job whenever I found run out in the arbor. And I've been trying these different spacers, and all of them have been dressed on the face right there, but no matter what combination that I use, I'm still seeing a very, very slight amount of run out in this, okay? But I'm gonna roll with it. It's good enough for what we're doing right there. It's not gonna cause a problem, but I just want to address it, because I'm sure somebody's gonna see a little bit of run out and say, hey, you know, you should fix that. I know. I need to do some work on all the spacers, or I need to see about replacing some spacers with some new ones. But I'd like to check these later and maybe face them off. So there it is. I said it's pretty good, but I can notice it. It's a couple thousandths out. All right. So let's go ahead and get ready to make a cut. Okay, I'm going to come in and touch off. Alright, I'm going to bring it up. Just touching the bottom there in the back, so let me get my digital readout set up real quick. Okay, I moved it up 5 thousandths and I moved it in 10 thousandths on this face here, so let's see what we got. We're gonna get it fired up and get some feed pressure going here. All right. Alright, yeah, we're not quite cleaning up the back of it, so let's go in another 10 thousandths. I think it's cutting, but it's hard to tell. I can't see in there, so I'm just gonna let it make a pass and we'll come back and double check it, okay? Okay, we've got it cleaned up here, but from here out we haven't cleaned it up yet. We are clean on the bottom, so we're good there. So let's go ahead and move it in another 10, and we'll see if that does it. All right, so we're running, that's at 3.5 inches a minute, in case you're curious. I think we're going to need to make one more cut. Yep, got to go across there again. What it's showing to me is that the whenever this was manufactured, that jaw was not cut square with the tube of the main body of the jaw right there. We're going to make it square. Okay, let's see. Alright, there's one spot in that corner right there that I don't like. It didn't clean up, so I'm gonna just make one more little light pass across camera. Off camera there. Get that cleaned up, and then we'll move. I might do this one, and then we'll move the top also. Okay, so we moved to the top here. We're going to mill this down. I've actually got the depth set where it would match this, the other jaw right here. I measured this from the top and it's 700 thousandths, but it's looking like this is a little bit shorter. So we're going to make that pass across there and see how she looks. So it doesn't look like it's going to be a match for the other side. Still got a lot of brass on there. and I definitely want to clean that up to where the original cast was. So I'm just going to visually match it up to where I can see a little cast iron across the top there. Finally cleaned up to where it's touching the cast there on the top. It's looking pretty good now. So I had to take an additional 50 thousandths to get it to clean up. Alright, I think we're going to leave it at that. And we need to clean up a little bit more here too on the back side of the jaw. I want to come across this face now and clean that up, shorten that up just a little bit. What I'm doing is cleaning up the back side of that jaw there. To clean most of that brass up and just make a nice even looking cut across there, make everything look more symmetrical. Alright, one more cleanup cut right across here. Make that nice and true, and we'll be done with this, for this op anyway. I'm just taking a 16th off of this. That touched off and moved to 16th, and that should leave you a 1/4 inch shelf right there. Don't worry, it's not going to hit here. I've already got that set on the depth. There's the copper that we're going to use to make our jaw. And I'm just showing you, see, it sits in there nice. We got just a tiny bit of clearance underneath there, and now it's going to sit up nice and square. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is we're going to break down this horizontal setup, and I'm going to go back with the extended arbor or end mill holder and the spindle here and a drill chuck, and then we're going to reach across here and we'll drill and tap us 2 fresh holes. for the soft jaws. All right.